Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. Today I'm working on a special card for a celebration. It is the celebration of two fellow YouTubers who recently have reached the 3,000 follower mark. We have a celebration. It's called Jess and Laura's Hooray for 3K Video Hop. And the theme of the video hop is summer. And it's to celebrate Laura and Jess's 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. There's going to be lots of giveaways at this hop, so make sure you watch and comment on as many videos as possible. The more you comment, the higher the chances to win. And if you enjoy the videos in this hop, you can support people who created the videos by subscribing to their channels. Winners will be chosen at random from all the comments left on all the videos in the hop. The deadline for commenting is July 10th. Winners will be announced on Laura and Jess's channels on July 15th. For more details on the prizes and how to claim them, you can check the video description. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this card. When we first heard of the hop, we were told to go ahead and make a card using the theme. And so the theme is summer. And so my card is going to be a lighthouse. And it's going to be featuring this stamp from the Stamps of Life, Stephanie Bernard. This is a stamp club stamp that I received, I think 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. And I'm just trying to adjust my lighting here so I don't have so many shadows. And I haven't even had a chance to use it yet. So I'm super excited for the opportunity to create something with this. Okay, so let's get started. Before I started the video, I went ahead and did my stamping. And I'm going to go ahead and use some alcohol markers to color in the lighthouse. I'm going to start with these gray colors. These are Nouveau alcohol markers. And this one is number 485 and this is 487. So we've got two different shades of gray and then 489, which is a darker. So I'll start with the lightest color, which is 485. And I'm going to go ahead and take the lighter color on my windows, my door. And I stamped this with archival ink. I just wanted to make sure I had an ink that wasn't going to run or smear, in other words. Okay. And then up here we have a window feature. So I'm going to, of course, on the inside where the window panes are is used like a yellow color, but I'm going to outline this with this light gray. Okay, and then, yeah, that's what I'm going to do for that. And then I'm going to go ahead with the mid-tone because this, like I said, is 3 in a set. This is 485, 487, and 489. So I'm going to go with the 487. And I'm going to color in my lighthouse. Nothing fancy here, just getting the color down so that I can die cut this. When this is die cut, it looks really cool. So I wanted to tell you a little story here while I'm creating this and coloring this. So how do I know Jess and Laura? Well, I don't know Laura that well, although I recently did subscribe to her channel. But I met Jess last year. So this feels like it's going to dry out. I might have to switch to a different color. Oh, darn it. That's something. I didn't think that it was that close to being dried out. Try to get the lid off my marker here. Go back to the go back to the other end. I don't have any alcohol handy to sort of reactivate it. I'd have to leave the desk and go get some alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. Anyways, I am part of the Brutus Monroe fan club, and I met Jess through Christopher, and he had her as a guest designer last year, and he encouraged us, people who are sort of the ones that watch his videos and, you know, have a small community of us, to go ahead and check out Jess's YouTube channel and to follow Jess. And her YouTube channel is A Card Day's Work. And so got to do that and got to talk to Jess through that. And then last December, Christopher had his anniversary party, something that he has every year in Pittsburgh, which I live pretty close to Pittsburgh, about an hour and a half. And Jess came in to the Brutus Monroe anniversary party. And so I got to meet Jess. She's really sweet. Just as sweet as she is. This is $4.89. Just as sweet as she is when she's doing her cards and making her videos. She's so sweet in person. And got to go to, we actually, there was a group of us. We went and had dinner before the party, and then we went to the party and we got to hang out together, which was a total blast. It's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to. Sort of like, you know, I went for the first time last year, and I'm like, I have to go to this every year. This is an incredible event. I'm gonna actually take and make these a little bit darker because it's just, I need some contrast here. It's all kind of looking like one color. And then the day after the party, Jess had a make and take class at Brutus Monroe, and it was limited to a certain number of people. So I bought a ticket for that, and I got to be taught by Jess on some techniques. We made tags, and they turned out really cute. So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm very fortunate in that I met Jess and excited to support her in this endeavor. Excited that she has probably over 3,000 viewers now. That's so wonderful. I'm so happy for her. And know that her channel, I'm sure, will continue to grow, and her followers will also continue to increase in numbers. So yeah, it was awesome to have the opportunity to meet Jess, and her mom came with her too, and got to meet both of them. Okay, I'm gonna grab my yellow Copic marker. This is the color Y13 Lemon Yellow. And that's gonna look really cool. Oh, I like that a lot. I almost feel like I need to go back in with a little bit more color here. It looks just a little bit too washed out. But I like the way this lighthouse is looking, and I'm just gonna outline the window to just that looks better. Okay, down here we have some sand. So I have some, let's see here. This is E33 Copic. It is sand. That's the color that we have here. All right. I'm not really sure if that's supposed to be a boulder or a bush, or I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, so I'm not going to color it in yet. I think it's supposed to be either part of the sand, but you'll notice there's a little building that came with this that I think that I could possibly add to the side. So I'm going to go ahead and color the building in too. I'm going to make it a brown color. This is a Nouveau number 466. So I'll start with making the roof brown, this darker brown anyways. And then this is number 479. Okay. Okay, and then we have, this is 404. It's more of a yellow, but I thought it would look nice. Just so, you know, I don't want everything to look gray. I want things to look, you know, more colorful. Not, you know, not that it's going to be rainbow colored, but it's going to have some visual interest, hopefully. Okay, there we've got a little yellow house. I don't know why I picked yellow, but I did. Cloud, I need blue. Let me grab a blue alcohol marker. Yeah, this is B32, pale blue. Okay, so the Stephanie Bernard Stamps of Life Stamp Club is a really good deal. For $11.95 a month, you get this really, you know, you get the really cool stamp sets. And then you can also join the die club that is the dies that go along with that. So I have the dies to go along with this one. So I'm going to get my Sidekick out and run the image through. Okay. I just have the dies laying on the magnetic plate, and I have an actual plate underneath of this. Oh, that's sticking pretty good. All right. Okay. Well, I think I picked the wrong cloud. This is, oh, that's the birds, sorry. There's even the die for the birds, so I'm really excited about that. Okay. Lighthouse. Lighthouse outline die. And little house. Little house. And then little house outline. Oops. Okay, I managed to bump everything around as I was doing that, so let me go ahead and try to straighten this out here. And for the cloud, I do have a die for the cloud. Okay. Yep, because it's a magnetic cutting plate, it's pulling the die just slightly off skew, so I'll have to use some purple tape. Alrighty, that one. And then the outline for that little cloud. Okay, I'll run that on through and see what we get. got, here we go. We've got a little house. All right. Oh, that's cute. Very cute. Okay. And we've got, just put these dies away so I don't lose them. We've got the lighthouse here. I might save these little bits. This is the yellow, or I could just color the yellow in on the back of the card panel, because you see the yellows falling out. Oh, how cute. The little windows open. Oh, that is adorable. So I can make that yellow to show light in the little door here. That's really cute. Okay, okay, let's put this die aside. And we've got clouds and birds to get free here from the, okay. First the cloud. And I can always stamp some more clouds and die cut some more clouds, but I just did this one to start with. Cute, cute little cloud. All right. And then finally the birds. Okay, they're not in a group, they're actual little individual birds. How cute is that? Oh, they're adorable. Okay, so I stamped these earlier, and then the die cut actually cuts out the little individual birds. All right, I'm gonna move this off to the side. Try not to lose all my little parts here. Excuse me. And I'm going to grab a card panel. I cut this earlier. Okay, this is a heavyweight 130-pound card panel. And I'm going to make a background with it using some Distress Oxides. And I'm going to have a stencil that I have to make clouds. But first, I need to figure out my horizon. So, if my lighthouse is going to be situated in the center of the card, and I know which sentiment I want to use. Okay, this is the sentiment. There's really cute sentiments with this stamp set. You light up my life, you light up my day, shine bright, happy birthday. Okay, so this is the one I want to use. And I want to put my lighthouse sort of up a little bit so that it looks like it's on a hill. And I want to put some birds on it, so I want to leave a little bit of space for that. So just have to figure out my layout here and what makes the most sense. I could move the lighthouse over to the side here and put the sentiment right there. All right, so knowing that, let me get my pencil. It's just a little pencil here. And what can I use? I have some scrap paper here. I just need to figure out my horizon here so that I can always erase that line later. So this will be my little mountain, whatever, like rocks and stuff that the lighthouse sits on. And then I'll probably maybe try to put some water down here to make it look like it's sort of like out in the middle of the ocean, or along the shore, in other words. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the stencil. This is a stencil that has two sides. It's from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. The top would be your clouds, and the bottom is some like hills and stuff. And we're going to make clouds. I want to, oh, darn it, I want to put a sunshine down too. Oh yeah, I can't forget the sunshine. So I have an older set of stamps here from Simon Says Stamps, and there's a sun. There's a round circle here that can be the sun. I'll just use that for my sun, because I forgot to grab a masked sun. I have plenty of those. I have plenty of masked round circles, but I don't know where I put them right now at this very moment. Okay, let's get these Copic markers out of the way. They're just getting in the way. And we're going to go with some, well, the Salty Ocean will go down at the bottom. Tumbled Glass, and I'm going to be using blender brushes for this effect. So I think, I'm trying to think, do I stamp this and then mask it? Oh no, here's what I'm gonna have to mask it, you guys. I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to mess this card up. I've been thinking about this card for a month now, since Jess announced this, since she announced the challenge, not the challenge, but the video hop. And it's actually due tomorrow, so I'm sorry I didn't get it done any sooner, Jess. I've been pretty busy. This month I was a guest designer for Blue Night Rubber Stamps, so I've been pretty busy with that, which it's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I have the opportunity to do it. It's my first opportunity to serve on a design team, and it has been a lot of fun. And I feel very blessed that this is Post-it paper, super sticky. It's sticky all the way from the top to the bottom. Makes really great masking paper. Yeah, so I'm very fortunate that I was picked by Blue Night Rubber Stamp to be a guest designer this month. That was a lot of fun. I've never been on a design team before, although I've been applying to different design teams and hoping that I'll get asked to do more. I really enjoy being part of that group process, and I like being, introduced to new stamps and learning new techniques. Thanks to Blue Night Rubber Stamps, I have become proficient at using pan pastels. So I have a couple of videos on my YouTube channel where I have created some card backgrounds using pan pastels. So you can always check those out when you get a chance if you're interested. All right. Sunshine. There we go. That's our sun. Although it looks like a planet from a distant galaxy, that's going to be our sun. All right, now I can go ahead. I have Tumbled Glass. Make sure that I'm still in frame. I made a video yesterday for another video like hop, and unfortunately for a lot of it I was out of frame. I felt really bad. That was fun too. That was a hop for Not Too Shabby. And I made a card about the mountains, taking a getaway to the mountains. And this card, it has a beach theme. So, and then like everybody's talking about vacations and what they're doing this summer for vacation. So everybody's in the mood for summer. And I'm certainly happy that summer's here. We've had a really rainy month of June where I live in Western Pennsylvania, and it's been really miserable. And we're just glad that we're finally getting summertime. Knock on wood and hope it stays that way. All right, I'm just going ahead and making some clouds here. This stencil's great. I like because it's big. You can basically protect your surface because it's nice and thick. Makes for some great, great clouds. Don't you think? Love these clouds. Now, when you're doing a ocean type card, you can have clouds in the background. You can have sunsets. Sunsets are beautiful. You can look at my videos on my channel. I have several cards that I made with different sunsets and stuff, so that's always a lot of fun. But for this one, I'm just doing clouds. And these blender brushes are totally awesome. If you haven't had a chance to purchase a set, I would highly recommend it. I got mine off of Amazon for 10 bucks. So as far as with card making, it's one of the best tools that I've ever used. Okay, we're getting close to the horizon here. So I'm just going to finish it off here. Okay, good. I didn't go over the line. I was worried that I would have. I have another stencil that I could use for the ocean, and it's from Brutus Monroe. And it has some really cool wavy looks to it. So I can put the waves down below the horizon. Just trying to be mindful of where my horizon line is here. Looks like it's right about there. I'm going to switch over to Salty Ocean. Okay. Oh, and let me see here. These waves are going in all different directions. I'm going to make sure that I have the stencil sort of position right. There's a little bit of pixie spray on it from when I used it before, so. Okay, this Salty Ocean is such a beautiful color. Love this color. It's probably one of my favorite, well, I would say my favorite distress oxide color. I really like peacock feathers too, and twisted citron. I really like the bright colors, in case you can't tell. Squeeze lemonade. This will give us some nice, you know, waves here. Can't wait to see how this turns out. Fingers crossed, it looks all right. I'm really looking forward to see what videos other people use. Oh, is that pretty? Oh, that stencil. Oh my goodness. Definitely one of my favorite stencils. Okay. Yeah, looking forward to watching the videos that people create and getting ideas. Right, I'm going to get a baby wipe and wipe my fingers off. I have just a little bit of ink on them. And I don't want to mess up my project by getting ink on my card panel. Okay, now back to our lighthouse. So, well, that has kind of substantially hiked it up a little bit higher than I was expecting, but I can go down a little bit here because there we go. The original plan was to have it on the horizon line there. And the little house, I think, let me see here. I think the little house would look nice connected to the lighthouse. I just want to make sure it doesn't look like it's floating out in the ocean. Because, you know, a house that's not on a strong foundation will certainly not stand. Okay, I think I'll put it on that side and just then take my alcohol marker and just color this in the sand. Okay. Okay, my sentiment. Here is my sentiment. Make sure I don't put it upside down. That would be a disaster. I have another little cloud. It's really cute, but I'm not sure if I'll use it. I think it's really cute though. I like it. It kind of adds dimension. And then as far as these little birds, they're really cute, but I think I'm just going to stamp them on because they're so tiny. And I would end up putting them on upside down trying to do that. So I'm not going to use those. Okay. All right. I have to decide whether I want to use foam to use foam tape to pop the lighthouse up off the card, or just leave it, you know, flush against the card. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it flush against the card. It has the effect of dimension with the little windows that open. All right, so let me grab my art glitter glue. Art glitter glue. Okay. First thing is adhering the little house to the lighthouse. Oh, that's really cute. Cute. If I could just get it straight. Oh, that glue is sticking fast tonight for some reason. I'm looking for my pokey tool. Usually I have a little bit more time to wiggle it around. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Okay. These little clouds are so cute. I might have to do a couple more of those. Okay, let's go ahead and get our lighthouse down. Using art glitter glue. That ought to do it. Okay. I'll let that dry before I go in and put the yellow in the window. Okay, I'm going to grab my Misty because I really want to make sure that my sentiment is straight and is well stamped so that you can see it clearly. All right. This is such a cool stamp set. And stamp and die. I think this card's looking really nice. Okay, make sure I'm on screen here. Try to be more conscious of that. All right. Okay. And I'm going to use some VersaFine Clair ink that up. Ugh. Oh, it looks so nice. I like the font of this sentiment, you'll see. Always look on the bright side. I love that saying. That is perfect. Oh, it looks so nice. I'm really tickled with this. Okay, let's do another stamp here. Another impression to make sure we get it nice and dark. Okay. All right. So yeah, I've been on YouTube since the beginning of this year. I don't have quite as many subscribers as Jess and Laura. I only have 150 something, but it's a slow process, and really I try not to focus too much on like the number of subscribers. I just focus on creating content and doing things that are, you know, uplifting and inspiring. And I have a blog, and it's called The Hopeful Crafter. And so it's at thehopefulcrafter.blogspot.com. And, you know, like I said, my mission when I create a card is to give hope to people. And I like to share my cards with people and send my cards out. If you would like to receive one of my cards, you can just send me an email to thehopefulcrafter@gmail.com. And I'm also on Instagram, which is Schultz551. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick. I'm not the kind of like totally like beat it over a person's head about subscribing. Of course, if you want to subscribe, I would love it. That way I can keep growing my channel, and my goal is to get to 1,000. So let's hope and pray that I get there. Let's go back to our lemon yellow Y13, and hopefully this will show up, even though I have ink down in the background. Oh yeah, it's definitely showing up. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my little window here with some yellow. Oh, this is so cute. I noticed on the internet, on YouTube, some people are making light up cards. This would be a perfect light up card. I'm not that adventurous or skilled, so I don't know that I'll be making a light up card with this, but I'm just saying. Yeah. All right, now I have to get some clouds down and some birds, and then we'll be done and put this on a card base. Let me peel my mask up off, okay, for our sun. And I'm going to grab another color yellow. This is Y06, which is just yellow. I'm going to go ahead and color in my sun with Copic. I mean, I could have used a Distress Oxide, but this is just simple for me. It's quicker. And it looks really good. Nice bright sun. This is coming together very nicely. I really like this yellow. I think what I'll do is go ahead and use this yellow on my windows too. Okay, before I put the cloud on, I'm going to put the birds on. And I'm going to stamp the birds. So let me find them on the, here they are. There we go. Okay. Have to decide where to put the birds. sort of flying at an angle there, or should they be flying towards the lighthouse? Probably flying this way. I like that. That looks nice. Okay, I'm just going to get a stamp block. And we'll use, again, Diversifying Claire. Those are cute. Those are some cute birds. Just going to stamp them off on my paper to make sure. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Oh, I can't get it open. Okay. This is a really nice invention. When you are using your ink and you're sometimes slipping in your fingers, this is a magnetic system. Oh, I still went and slipped. Look at that. I'm trying to demonstrate to you how this helps you from getting ink on your fingers. And I go and get ink on my fingers and everywhere else. But anyways, it's handy. It's a great product. I actually have 2 of them and I use them on my ink pads. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, buddy. Okay. Is there anything I can do that's missing? Any? I wish that, you know, oh, did it stop recording? Oh no, it's still recording. Sometimes YouTube has a way of just stopping my recording for some reason. I'll be talking away and I'll look up and it stopped recording. Just randomly just stops. I don't know why it does that, but it just definitely does not make me happy. I just added a little bit of blue here because it was missing something. Oh, I know what else I have to do. I have to erase my pencil line here. Let me get my good eraser out. I picked these up at Staples the other day. They're great for my pan pastels. I love my pan pastels. I was almost going to use them for this, but I said, I'll just use regular. That way, if you ever want to make this project and you don't have pan pastels, you'll have the ability to do it. Yeah, this is kind of blank down here. I think I'm going to go ahead in with my birds, fill in that space. And this time without getting ink all over my fingers. Hopefully. I want to show you how that works. See? There you go. All right, more birds. Maybe going in this direction, since the ones up above are going that direction. Okay. I have a glare. I'm blinding myself with the glare. Okay, let's get this right. Perfect. I don't do perfect, but that's close enough to perfect for me. Okay, let's find a nice color for the card base. I might have to trim this down a little bit. I'm gonna try to find like a turquoise color, something that's really blue. I think I might just go with the light blue actually. I think I might just go with that. That reminds me of the ocean. This is Brutus Monroe. I don't remember the name of this color. Sorry. I can look it up. I think it might be just sky blue or something like that. It's a thick cardstock, just like this. This is Not Your Mama's cardstock, 130 pounds. This, 110 pounds. I mean, it's a heavy cardstock. I like my cards to have, you know, some substance to them. When you grab a hold of them, it's not flimsy. Okay, I'm gonna grab my trimmer, trim this down a little bit. Okay, I don't have much space on this side, so let me go to this side. Don't have much space on that side either. I should have put my sunshine inward a little bit. But if I take a little bit from both sides, I think I'll be okay. Sometimes I don't plan these things out very well. Oh, you probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm probably off the screen. Sorry. I don't really have much space here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to trim any off of this side because of the way this is. Let me see here. That's enough. I'm not going to take any chances. And let's see here. I'll trim a little bit ocean waves off, just a couple, just a little tiny bit, just so that it can fit on our card base. So I think that looks nice. I'm trying to think if I should pick a different color blue instead. I'm trying to think if I have a different color blue that's nice and heavy duty. I have some glitter paper here. Look at that. Woo, woo, woo. I like it. Anything that has glitter, I like. I wonder. Well, I don't have that much room to make another mat, so I probably won't use the glitter paper. Maybe next time. I certainly am going to make this card again. I really like it. Definitely going to make more of these cards and send them out to people. Let's see here. I've got black. Black always makes things stand out. I kind of like that better than the blue. This is also Brutus Monroe cardstock, the black. Okay, so let me grab my tape runner.